watching my show, and after last night, I'm definitely not leaving these lights on. But I was watching my show, and there's nothing there. Whoa. Yo. Oh, that's cool. Jesus!
He kept collecting funeral home items, then one day he sees this. A man named Captain Koski has been living in a house for a year with strange items related to the dead that he has collected from funeral homes. While explaining his experience of some items moving on their own, something horrifying is captured.
I've lived in this house for probably close to a year now, and I've never had anything happen here. I've never once thought that there was any kind of like haunting stuff going on or a ghost or anything like that. Until a couple weeks ago when I was given these like lab grade like test tube things. And these are like legit Pyrex brand, like super high quality glass, right? Came from a funeral home. So the other day I was up in my bedroom and I started hearing like clinking, and I don't see a move, but I'm hearing. And it's like obviously those. So I didn't think too much about it. And then a few days after that, I start seeing like little shadows in the side of my vision, right? I'm like peeking over while I'm watching TV, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, like, my sleep has not been as good. Everything's just been kind of weird, right?
While he talks about the paranormal activity that has been occurring in his house, A dark shadow figure can be seen moving around behind his door without him knowing. He continues talking about the strange voices he hears throughout his house, and just a few moments after seeing the figure, he captures the voice.
If you've done a lot of like ghost investigation, EVP, analyzing, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that is the quality. Like, that is a perfect example of a disembodied voice.
He then shows that there's no space for a jacket to be hanging or a person to be standing there, as it's surrounded by his funeral items, and the door itself doesn't have a hanger. A few days later, he decides to start some paintings when he sees a shadow figure upstairs out of the corner of his eye. So he starts recording this.
Hello? What the fuck? Who's in there? Oh, fuck.
Noises can be heard coming from right where he last caught the shadow figure on camera. Then, as he walks towards it, the door just opens on its own. After collecting these strange objects and now experiencing paranormal events, he is thoroughly convinced something is now haunting his house.
He was home alone when he sees this. A woman named Kelly uploaded a horrifying video explaining that her brother has been dealing with strange things in his new home, and that after installing cameras, one day while home alone, his living room camera captured this. Suddenly, his bedroom door slammed shut, like if someone or something inside had forcefully shut it closed. Looking to find a solution, the man called a medium who told him about the presence of an unknown cursed item in his possession. Unable to find the item in question, he leaves it be, but it wasn't until the following night that his living room camera captured something straight out of a nightmare. An animal-like growl can be heard as the door slowly opens. Then, a black mass moves across the room. Given the location where this black mass came from, could this be a sign that whatever this cursed item is resides somewhere inside that room? Until Kelly keeps us updated, we'll have to wait and see.
They were just using the Randonautica app, but what they found left them speechless. A group of friends decided to try out Randonautica, an app that sends you to random computer-generated coordinates nearby. It's supposed to lead to adventure, but this was something else entirely.
Why do we just go to this quantum points and this whole person is Sky? Oh my God. I can't. What if the person shows up in my rear view camera? No, I can't.
Following the location, they were guided deep into a secluded patch of woods, and that's where they saw it. The figure began walking toward them. No one else was around. No vehicles nearby. No reason for anyone to be there. They didn't wait to find out what the person wanted, but the question still haunts them. Who or what did the app lead them to?
すごい雲の巣が本当やめとこうって大丈夫だっていけるってなんか入るのうわこれ多分誰かいたんじゃないのうわ人がいた形跡がある毛布とタバコに入れてうわこれ多分誰かいた
あなたは気づきましたか？画面中央、畳の上に注目し、今一度ご覧いただこう。
うわ、あいた。うわ。やばいやばいやばい、怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。すげえ。 本当に誰も使ってないんだね。ねえ、ほんとこの辺でやめとくとちょっとやばいって。これ何なの？何あれ。大丈夫だって。これ何？怖い怖い怖い怖い。
今一度ゆっくりご覧いただこう。畳の上をゆらゆらとうごめく血だらけの手。おいでおいで。まるで投稿者を招き入れるかのようなその仕草。この場所で命をなくした自爆霊だろうか。この廃屋で起こるさまざまな霊現象もまたこの霊の仕業に違いない。
In the clip, we are exposed to a dark and eerie setting that looks desolate of human life. The focus, however, is surprisingly the gate at the back, which had been stiff for years. Every day, the staff there struggled to open the gate, and it was one of the most annoying parts of the facility. But in this video, whatever moved, it made it look quite simple. Take a look. It is clear that nothing or no one interacted with the gate to make this happen. But one aspect that I would like to zoom in on is the cat. Moments before the gate actually moved, the cat went closer to it, almost as if it had seen somebody there. We all know that these creatures are known for their potential to see spirits, so perhaps this is why it started to analyze the gates before it happened, which acts as some potential evidence that this was in fact a ghost. In order to gain even more evidence, just to be sure, the co-worker decided to analyze every single camera in the building to check that nothing had entered or left. As expected, nothing did, meaning that whatever caused this was an external factor. With all of this evidence combined, I am more than certain this was a spirit.
「今一度ゆっくりご覧いただこう」漁に使う道具を入れておく倉庫だろうか。奥に見える両足は何か苦しみもがいているようにも見える。投稿者の話では最近漁師の経営難による自殺が数件あったという。
This man is terrified of clowns. As he's driving through this amusement park, one of the rides comes on and he's able to capture this creepy video.